Since I was already sitting on the floor, I'm just gonna continue with the oven.
Okay. Show the oven.
So just like the fridge, our American
this
oven.
is huge.
Oh my god, how big are the ovens in America, my friends? Sarah, we don't have an oven this big.
No.
There is no way. Oh man.
Is so much bigger than any oven I've ever seen in a German home. But then another
Thank you for saying that. Also in Portugal. Sarah, I'm so damn sorry. I'm sick today.
So this air condition makes Europeans sick.
It's true. That air condition gave me the flu, my friends. Sarah, do the introduction for us.
Are you sure?
I trust you. Go.
Okay, so guys, today we are reacting to 10 houses difference between Europe and America. But before we go into that, let me ask you one thing. Leave a like, thumbs up, and if you subscribe, you make our what, André?
You make our day.
Day, link below. Let's go.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome
Hi.
back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me yet, my name is Veronica. I'm 29 years old and I'm originally from Bavaria in Germany, but I moved to the United States last year.
Okay. You know something I've been realizing? There is a lot of German influence in America.
Why is that?
I think immigration back in the day, but there is a huge influence.
Okay.
In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys around in our house for a little bit and tell you about the major differences between German and American houses. But before we start, I do have another disclaimer. We currently live on a military base where the quality standard might be a little lower than on the economy. And also we live in Georgia and
But I'm gonna be honest, I still believe this will be a good house. I'm just saying.
what
Maybe
you'll
huge.
see here today could be totally different.
In terms of quality, again, we have to see, but huge 100%.
Yeah.
On the economy. And also we live in Georgia and what you'll see here today could be totally different than somewhere else in the United States. I just want you to keep those two things in mind. All right, let's get started. Ta-da! Welcome in our kitchen. So obviously any of the
I'm gonna be honest, this is a shock already.
I thought the typical American fridge had 2 doors.
Exactly. That's my shock also. What the hell is this fridge, my friends? No, but the other day I was live. I go live every Sunday, by the way. And I was talking about fridges in America. And see, this is a stereotype almost, but seems like a lot of Americans have a fridge like this one.
But this is a classic one.
Yeah, this is more a European fridge, my
Yes.
friends. But the idea that the American fridge, the two-door fridge, is common in America, I think it's true, but not all Americans, of course.
Okay.
Even better saying, there is a big percentage of Americans that don't own one.
things I'm about to show you are known by every American, but the majority of the Germans has never seen it, which is why I've decided to do this video a little different than just sitting down and talking about it. And before I show you some details, I wanted to demonstrate by standing right in front of it how big our fridge is. Compared
It is big.
To be fair,
It's very big.
it's very big. What?
to a German standard fridge, I would say it's about at least twice as big.
Yeah.
Okay.
So of course the overall size of the fridge
it's very
is being
big
reflected inside as well. As you can see, it's no issue at all to fit a huge carton of milk, which right here we have half a gallon, that's 1.89 liters inside the door. I don't think that's possible in a German fridge, and you could probably fit like 4 or 5 in here. But not just the size of the fridge is different, also the fact that the standalone fridges in America are the standard, whereas in Germany you will find both standalone fridges and then the built-in fridges, which are blended in with the cabinets of the kitchen. There's a funny story my husband told me.
Oh yeah, the new kitchens they tend to do this type of stuff
I
here
don't
now.
like this way.
Yeah,
Because-
me neither.
If you have a nice and big fridge,
You want to show it,
yes, I want to show it.
When he first came to Germany,
but that's why Europeans hide the fridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
in with the cabinets of the kitchen. There's a funny story my husband told me when he first came to Germany. He was at a German friend's place and he wanted to get a drink from the fridge, and he went to the kitchen and didn't find the fridge because it was blended in with the rest of the cabinet. He was like, does that person not have a fridge? Since I was already sitting on the floor, I'm just gonna continue with the oven.
Okay. Show the oven.
So just like the fridge, our American
this
oven.
is huge.
Oh my God, how big are the ovens in America, my friends? Sarah, we don't have an oven this big.
No.
There is no way. Oh man.
It's so much bigger than any oven I've ever seen in a German home. But then another
Thank you for saying that. Also in Portugal.
The difference you can spot right away is the fact that the heating element on the bottom is visible. In Germany, it's always built in. I've never seen it like that.
Okay, ours
It's like
kinda,
that,
it's kind
yeah.
of like that, yeah.
You might think it's harder to clean, and I mean, it is kind of in the way, but you can lift it. And also this oven comes with a self-cleaning feature. That's something I've never
That's
noticed
good,
on a
yeah.
German oven. Another difference is the fact that we cannot turn on the bottom heat and the top heat at the same time, which is a pretty
okay.
basic feature in Germany. But don't get
Oh, they cannot. Oh, that's weird,
Yeah,
actually.
turn off.
See, our is smaller,
But efficient.
but efficient.
me wrong, there's definitely more advanced technology available in the United States, but unfortunately we don't have it.
Okay.
Okay.
Stove.
So I would say the stove is my least favorite part about the house. Let me show the Germans what happens right here. You can just pull off the whole hot plate. I've never seen anything like that in Germany. There's better and more energy efficient technology out there, so I don't really understand why this is still a thing. So the first time I was using the oven, I had also sitting my herb basket right here, and I had no idea that this is where the exhaust of the oven sits. Honestly, I have no idea where the exhaust of a German oven is located, but it's definitely not sitting right there. It ruined my basket.
Yeah.
All right,
Very
one more
different.
thing in the kitchen, and then we'll move on to another room.
Okay.
Garbage disposal. We love
The
that.
famous garbage disposal. That's something Germany's kitchens are really missing. It's really neat not having to pick up all those tiny food waste pieces.
Honestly, I think this is something that all Europeans tend to agree.
Yes.
That this is a good idea.
Very good
The
idea.
environment may not like this, I get it, but it's a good idea. I mean,
And to keep it fresh, we always throw in our lemon and lime remnants, and then we turn it
wow.
on.
Yo, but the thing is, in movies and stuff like that, is, joke movies, actually not joke movies, movies that are horror or even funny movies, sometimes we see people, you know,
Yeah.
They
Lost
lose
the,
a
lose
finger.
the finger. Maybe it's dangerous. I
yeah,
don't
is
know.
that possible actually, my friends? I mean, or is the machine
Are very low.
very low and
Yeah.
that's basically a myth? Do you guys... This is a weird question. Do you guys know anyone that got hurt by that? If so, leave us a comment.
Servus! Alright guys, it's actually a few days later now, and as you can see, we made our way upstairs to the bathroom. So there's two
Okay.
differences in the shower I would like to point out, which is why I'm standing right here. And while I'm not saying that there's nothing else available, because let's be honest, there's no such thing anymore nowadays, the difference is more that I've never seen this in Germany. The first thing is the fixed shower head. In Germany, we've always
Wait, fix?
It's in the wall.
No.
had a handheld shower head. And then the other one is the plastic wall. In
Plastic
Germany, I've
wall?
never seen
What the hell is going on with this bathroom, my friends?
anything else but towels. And not only in the shower, but in the whole bathroom. Here we have no towels at all, not even on the floor.
Okay.
And those two things aren't necessarily related to the fact that we live in military housing. I guess theirs is really common, at least here in the South. I've also
Okay, probably is that because I saw house tours in America and the bedrooms look incredible.
also noticed that these huge mirrors and the built-in cabinets seem to be a standard in the US. When you move into a German apartment, don't be surprised if the only thing you'll find is a sink.
Just a sink.
The
German.
biggest difference in the bedroom is the bed itself. It's extremely rare that you will find this type of style in Germany. And I don't even
Huge bed.
That's a huge bed. You know, the other day I know they have. I believe they have normal size, king size, and queen size.
size,
Queen
yeah.
size, yeah. But I saw someone commenting in one of my videos. The guy said, "I have Alaska size or something."
What is that?
I think it's a joke, but I was thinking maybe there is even one
More
bigger.
bigger?
don't know how to
Wow.
describe it. It's just the heavy look American beds have, in my opinion. And I think it's the headboard what makes it seem that way. The comforter is something we don't even have in Germany. We pretty much
Right.
use duvets only, and then a couple will also have 2 smaller duvets instead of 1 big one. As far as I know, the most common way to use a comforter is to have another sheet in between, which you can wash easier and therefore more often than the big comforter. And while box springs are becoming more and more popular in Germany, slatted frames are still the more common type. And if you want to buy a bed or a mattress in Germany, you won't find any names like king or queen size because we simply identify the certain types with its measurements.
I wish we have a queen and queen size bed.
I think maybe I actually believe king is bigger than queen, and I believe queen size we may be able to find, not with that
Okay.
name, but we may be able to find it. King, I'm not sure. America, land of the free, and also amazing food and amazing people. My friends, look, real talk, I'm coming to America this year. I cannot wait. This is taking so long, but guess what? You can follow me here. Andrea, why is that important? I may post updates about my trip to the US, and also there is a lot of videos that get blocked on YouTube. They may go here. Twitch, maybe not, okay. But I may stream there one day, who knows. But Facebook, Instagram, X, follow me in all of those links below on the description. See you there, my friend, and let's continue with this. I'm not sure. I mean, you can always ask people to make you a bed with the size you want,
Yeah,
right?
but here in Portugal, we built rooms very small.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's totally true, yeah.
Looks huge.
It's a lot of work. Okay, this one is. This is not the same one.
No, this is Germany bed.
Oh, okay, I was not. Okay, yeah, okay, it's right there. Now this one is this is normal.
Looks small for
Ah.
a typical European bed. No.
I think the one we have is kind of like that.
Okay.
I wasn't sure whether or not I should talk about the outlets because I thought most of the people already know about the difference. But then I thought I should so that others don't.
Okay, yeah, the one we have, the ones we have are exactly like
Yeah.
that one, my friends. This, yeah, we have to buy adapters
Yeah,
for our
plug
trip
adapters.
to America.
Yeah. we have-
Make the same mistake as I did. When you travel to either countries, make sure you get a good quality adapter. Well, first you
Okay.
gotta make sure an adapter is actually sufficient because some devices are not made for dual voltage. But then don't, and that's my personal advice for you, do not buy the cheapest adapter you can find. I got this adapter back in Germany. I think it was a pack of 2 for maybe 10 euros. And I got it for my German straightener I already had, and I wanted to take it to the States because it was a little pricey and I didn't want to get rid of it. So the problem is that the plug doesn't actually stay in the adapter. In order for it to work at all, I have to tape it, and then still it's sometimes too loose and the straightener would turn off. I just wanted to throw that out there. If you go on vacation, make sure you get a good adapter if you need one.
Good advice.
Yeah, we have to get
Everyone who's been
I'm sick, actually. Never mind. I'm sick because of air conditioning, my friends. Actually, you guys told me that air conditioning don't make people sick, but I'm very sick today. And yesterday the air condition was full blast. So
in Germany before probably knows about the lack of air conditioning. Well, I should probably say it's only considered a lack for Americans because we Germans, we really don't feel or see the need for it. Yes, there certainly are a few hot weeks during summertime, but with the standard insulation of German houses, the majority feels more than comfortable without an AC. We've also got
but here, I cannot speak for Germany, of course, but in Portugal, I think new construction, I would say maybe over 50% tend to have air conditioning now. So I think this will become even in 10, 20 years very,
Very
common.
common, yeah.
these awesome monster blinds which can make a room pitch black, and it really helps keeping it cool. The way we get fresh air into our homes in Germany is simply by opening a bunch of windows whenever we feel the need for it. But
Classic.
now after I moved to Georgia, I see how that's not really an option everywhere in the United States. Most time of the year it's just too hot, even in the mornings, and way too humid to do that. But I also think Americans and Germans are just very different when it comes to temperature sensation. I always hear
Look at that Germans. I cannot deal with this. Americans, let's play.
Americans in Germany say they miss air conditioning in public places like restaurants as well.
Heating system.
Then there's also a difference in the heating systems. While it's common in North America to heat with forced air through the same ducts and vents as the AC, a floor
Through
heating
the
system
floor?
in newer
Wow. I didn't know they have.
houses is probably the most common technology in Germany.
Oh, this is a thing here, but it's very expensive. You know, this floor here is very expensive. New houses they can put this, but it is very expensive.
It looks
Nowadays.
like
But you will-
comfortable.
It's very comfortable because the heat spreads very, even.
Also still see radiators in older buildings. Alright guys, I've
We have radiators.
decided to end the video here because otherwise it's just gonna take me 2 weeks to edit. But there's so much more to talk about, and one big difference in the house specifically makes it so hard for me to record videos sometimes. So if you're interested in a part 2, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. That would also really support
Thumbs up.
my channel and I would appreciate it so much. I'm really curious if there were any differences in this video you had never heard about before, or have you seen them all? Let me know in the comments below. Next week I'm gonna be talking about the biggest culture shocks I had when I first got here. So if you don't want to miss that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you don't miss my upload.
Good for us, my
and if you
friends.
haven't already, be sure to check out my other videos as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Okay, thank you. So, Sarah, there is a lot of differences between German, actually European homes versus American homes.
I was shocked the way they built the bathroom.
The bedroom,
Yeah.
but that one in specific, I think, is because it's a military base,
okay,
military
right.
home, better saying.
More basic.
More basic, more basic. Sarah, say goodbye to our friends.
Bye.
Bye, our friends.